We're ready to get started with our Tai Chi class today. All you need is enough space to move around just a little bit, a step to the side here and there, and comfortable clothes and secure footing. So that could be barefoot on a mat or it could be wearing shoes, whatever works for you. I don't care. All right. Bring your feet in, shoulder width apart, starting with them facing straight ahead. And we're just going to pause here for a second. A lot of times we'll rock back and forth to find the center of our feet, but today I want to do something a little different. I want to start with just softening your knees and lifting and spreading your toes as high as you can. Feel the weight grounding back into your heels as you lift your toes. And then push your toes into the ground. As you feel them digging in, feel the balls of your feet grounding in as well. Back to the back again, lifting and spreading those toes, feeling your heels ground, sinking your weight. And then trying to keep the toes spread wide, sink them down and squeeze them into the ground and just feel that weight shift into the front of your feet. One more time, rocking back, lifting and spreading the toes. And then rocking forward, pushing them into the ground. Now come to that halfway point where you're in between and you feel the weight grounding in your heel and in the balls of your feet. Beautiful. From there, reach your hands out to the sides. Take a moment. If it's safe and comfortable for you, close your eyes. And just let everything sink down, pressing into the floor, feeling that weight spread evenly, softening your knees, softening your hips, tucking your tail under, feeling the space around you, feeling the air on your skin, being aware of any sounds, any distractions, anything else going on in the room. And then just let all that go. And bring your focus in just on yourself and on your practice today. Open your eyes, and we're going to start bringing some gentle movement into the body, starting with your hands, wiggling your fingers, and then squeezing them in and out, and then giving them a little shake, a little flop around, and then move up to the elbows, and then the shoulders get nice and loose. Beautiful. And then bring everything back out and move down to your feet. So starting with your left foot, lift those toes and wiggle them around again. And then pick the foot up, shake at the ankle, shake at the knee, and then shake at the hip. And then set that one down. Go into the other side, wiggling the toes around. Lift that foot up, shake at the ankle, shake at the knee, shake at the hip, and then put that foot down. Moving into the middle of our body, we're gonna start with ringing the gong, just gently swinging your arms side to side, letting them tap, nice and light. And then as you inhale, bringing your hands up along your body to whatever height is comfortable for you, and then back down as you exhale. We're going to do that a couple more times. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And then last one here. And back down. Beautiful. Bringing everything back to center, reaching those hands out energetically to your sides again. Take one more moment just to check in with your feet, make sure everything's nice and balanced here. And then as you inhale, lift your chin up. And then as you exhale, bring it down towards your chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And last one, exhale down. Coming back to center. Inhale, look left. Exhale to the center. And then inhale right. And exhale back to the center. Continuing that back to the left, nice and smooth. And then to the center, passing right through, inhaling to the right. And then back to center. And we're going to do one more to each side. Exhaling to the center. And then last one on the right. And back to center. Beautiful. Roll your shoulders up tight by your ears and then sink them down. And again, up, scrunch them up nice and tight and then sink everything down. One more in this direction. Sink it down and then go the other way. So this time, scrunching it up and rolling it down and back, letting everything relax. Breathing in as you go up, breathing out as you go down. One more here. Perfect. Now from here, we're going to bring our hands down by our legs, checking in one more time, make sure everything's in order. Feet pointed straight ahead, everything's soft and balanced, nice and comfortable. And then inhale your arms up for open the door. Exhale down and up and down. Like you're riding a wave. Letting your knees move a little bit as you do this as well. So as you inhale your arms up, stretch up just a little taller. And then as you exhale down, sink a little more. One more here. Nice big exhale. And then moving into wings of a bird, out to the side. Still keeping those knees moving. Just gentle floating up and down. Being here at the beach, I see the birds floating out on the waves all the time. And they're just bobbing up and down as the water moves. So we're going to be like the birds, just gentle bobbing up and down. Beautiful. Last one, bringing your hands back down to center. From here, we're going to open up nice and wide for embrace the moon. Okay. Closing around, like you're giving the moon a big hug. And then opening and closing. Open and close. And you're inhaling as you open. And letting that breath out nice and big as you close. One more. And then as your arms open up, this time we're going to move in for capture the moon. So you're going to bring your hands around like you're grabbing a ball right in front of you. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Other hand on bottom this time. We're doing a whole moon cycle here. It's great. Just like that. Beautiful. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. You can keep doing that, bobbing up and down if that feels good for you. One more here. And then we're going to pause right in front of our heart and move into cycle of the moon. So turning to one side and then rotating your hands to turn to the other side. Letting that top elbow draw a nice line right across your collarbone. Rolling your hands around that big ball. Beautiful. You can add a little sway in side to side, shifting your weight if you'd like. Just nice and gentle. Remembering to breathe, inhaling in one direction and exhaling in the other direction. We're going to do 2 more here. Beautiful. And then coming back to center, bring your hands into your heart and expand and contract. Expand and contract. And one more. Expand and contract. Beautiful. Float your hands down, grab some water, and then we'll move into our next set. All right. Checking again on our feet, looking down, take a peek at those toes. Sometimes you feel like they're straight, but you are actually bowed in or bowed out, or who knows what they're doing down there. So I like to always take a look at them and just make sure. From here, floating the arms up one time and just sinking everything down, tucking that tail under. And then we're going to float our hands right up to center and move into white crane flashes its wings. So we're going to lean over to one side. Left hand comes up, right hand comes down. And then come back to center and lean over to the other side. Perfect. Inhale as you come apart. Exhale back to center. Nice. From here, we're going to add in just tapping that toe in. So as we lean to one side, the other foot's going to tap right in. Still breathing, letting your breath follow your motion. One more here. And then coming back to center, expand and contract. Expand and contract. And last one, expand and contract. Moving into playing the lute, you're going to take your left foot, step it just a little bit forward so your toes come up, and then your hands are going to come out just like you're strumming a lute right in front of you. Beautiful. Switching to the other side. Other hand in front to match the foot. Inhaling and exhaling back to center. Inhale and exhale. Reaching forward. And then stepping back. Nice and gentle. And add in that little knee bend if you like. I like to, but it's up to you. One more to each side here. And then coming back to center, expand and contract. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. Well, moving here into rooster stands on one leg. So if you want to challenge your balance, do this one standing. If that doesn't work for you, do this one seated and just practice lifting the knee. So starting with your left leg, foot comes up and one hand, the opposite hand goes down to your hip. Shifting to the other side, shift that weight first and then lift the knee. Like you're doing a really slow march in place. Perfect. Inhaling, exhaling to center, and then inhaling on the other side. Nice. One more here. And then coming back to center, expand and contract. Expand and contract. One more. Nice big breath. Expand and contract. Moving now into a heel kick. So challenging that balance even more. Picking that knee up and pushing the foot out. One hand goes out to the side. The hand that matches the foot goes straight out in front. Shift your weight to the other side. Lift that knee. Push that heel out. And then bring it back in. If you're seated, you're just focusing on extending the heel. And squeezing those muscles in the top of your leg to make sure you're really getting everything involved there. Beautiful. One more here. And then coming back to center, expand and contract. Expand and contract. Last one. Stepping out this time, heel to toe, pushing the mountain, and then pulling back, sinking on that back leg. Pushing forward and pulling back. Nice and smooth and gentle. Push and pull. One more on this side. Push. And then as you pull back, step that foot in. One expansion. And sink everything down. And then stepping out on the other side. Inhaling as you push. Exhaling as you pull back. Nice and big. Last one here. Stepping back to center. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. And then a really big breath. And contract and let it all go. Beautiful. From here, we're going to press up. And then we're going to press all the way down past our belly towards the floor for Old Man Digs in the Garden. Pressing up and then pushing down. Flip your hands over like you're scooping up a big handful of dirt and then throwing it up. I don't know why you would do that in the garden. It seems like you get a lot of dirt on your head, but that's what we do. Inhaling up, exhaling down, up and down. And last one, up and down. Floating right back up to center. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. Expand and contract. From here, floating your hands down, and then you're gonna bring them up in a nice big V, in at your shoulders, and then just pressing down, palms down, and sink. Rise up just a little bit as you open, and then sink everything back down. Open. Gather it in. Sink it down. Last one here. Gather it in. Sink it down. This one's called sinking the chi. And then rise right back up to your normal height. Reach those hands out to the side. Take a big breath in. Let it all out. Be nice and loud. And go grab some water. We have our meditation to finish with, and then we are done for the day. All right, coming back in. Checking one more time on those feet, softening your hips, softening your knees, softening your shoulders down, letting everything relax. One more time, just reach out around you, feel the space, feel the room, feel the air. Maybe close your eyes here. And then float your hands up in front of you and float them back down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. One more here, up and down. And then bringing your hands up right into your heart, going into our circle breathing. So inhaling around the top of the circle, exhaling through the bottom. Taking a moment here to let your breath go back to its natural rhythm. Keeping your eyes closed if that's comfortable. Just letting your body move through its natural space. Slow and steady. One more circle. Beautiful. Floating your hands down by your side. Still letting your breath come at its natural pace. But this time, as you breathe in, feel it filling that space behind your belly button, just a little below it. Each breath filling it more and more, and bringing with it that bright, warm energy. Leaving it. As the breath leaves, the energy stays until your belly is full. And it flows over, spilling down your legs, through your knees, through your ankles, down into your toes, soothing and softening, relaxing each part of you. Filling up through the backs of your legs, through your calves, the backs of your thighs, through your tush, through your abdomen, letting everything soften and relax, filling with that warm energy. Up through your belly, up through your chest, filling the space between your ribs, all the way up to your shoulders until it starts spilling down your arms, past your elbows and your wrists, out into your fingertips, swirling around, warm and gentle and joyful, all the way up through your neck, your jaw, the base of your skull, to that space between your eyes, and then finally all the way up to the crown of your head, until every part of you is warm and soft and relaxed and filled with a joyful energy. Holding on to that energy, open your eyes. And I thank you for coming to play with me today. I will see you next week.